Hi Lightworkers, welcome to numerologist.com. It's me, Vannessa from Beyond Your Sun Sign. This is your weekly tarot reading from May 3rd to May 10th. Let's get started. Okay, so as always, you want to take a deep breath in and exhale. Now think of a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, if you chose card number 1, we've got 4 cards for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower card, the World card, and the Page of Cups. This will be a supplement to the May general reading that is posted on Numerologist YouTube. So go watch that, then come back to this, or vice versa. But essentially, this week you have a major shift. Okay, this is exciting. I'm going to try and remember to pick card 1 for May 3rd because this is a really, really exciting shift. You're feeling that changeable energy. The 5 energy that we're in, and then also for May being the 5th month, that 5 energy is really lucky. It's kind of like the life of the party. If you know any life path 5s, they're the ones that as soon as they show up, okay, let's have fun, right? So the 5 energy of May, plus being in a 5 universal year, is asking us to find what makes us giggle, essentially. What gives you a sense of fun and enjoyment? That's the whole point. Like, I know that right now we're in this kind of really brutal state of, just fear and anxiety and worries and also like an anticipation. At the end of the day, the whole point, the whole reason why we're here is to love and experience joy. So even with the background of chaos, with the world on fire, we can still be lighting our joint on that flame, right? And just enjoying it. And it's totally ignorant. It is totally Pisces energy where it's just rose-colored glasses. But if that's all that we can do is still follow our bliss and follow our joy with the background of chaos, we're thriving, right? Like, we're the ones who are recognizing that at the end of the day, this is just a roller coaster. This is just life. We are infinite beings. We are connected to source. We are just here for a good time, and this is just another adventure. So the fear gets completely blown out of the water, right? Like, when I think about it, going through a haunted mansion, when I go through a haunted house, it's literally fear, right? And it's fun. So when I think about the fear in my life, I'm like, why can't I turn that into fun? Like, first of all, I hate haunted houses, but still, it's supposed to be fun. So find your joy this week. Turn the fear into excitement, into fun. You're alive. You can feel your heart pumping, right? You have anxiety. That's your body expressing itself and saying, yeah, you know that you're just a spirit, a soul inhabiting a human form. So why not enjoy it? This is just our background, right? So the Wheel of Fortune comes in. It's bringing in that tower moment, sudden changes, excitability. Yes, you're alive. And what you realize with that is that you can have it all. If you can survive what's going on this month and this year plus 2020, still have a smile on your face and still be like, whew, let's have some fun. If you're doing that, you are miles ahead, right? Nothing can faze you. Nothing can bring you down if through all this, you're still gleaming. And I know you're out there because if you're watching this video, you know that you still have optimism and positivity, right? So this young water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, will help you through it, right? Will help you through that because the water sign, they're very emotional. They're very tapped into the state of the world. So it's almost like it'll be kind of your responsibility to keep them sane, to keep them feeling okay. And that's a really awesome job to have, right? Because then you're like, okay, if my job is to make sure that this young water sign is feeling okay, even with the changes and the excitability, we still have we still have something to be grateful for, and reminding that young water sign of it. Maybe the gratitude is just having each other. That's enough, right? So love you guys. Hope you have an amazing week with this energy. That being said, if you chose card number 2, we have the Chariot card. So the Chariot card, you know, for me, I find the Chariot card is all about your reputation and your integrity. But it's also very much so related to your career, right? So not your job, but your career. And sometimes our career is just being our authentic selves. It's that reputation, that public image. So my career, my reputation is being my authentic version of me. My job is McDonald's, but my career is being that person behind the counter that's going to make you feel great, that is feeling really privileged and positive as well. So the Chariot card this week is bringing up that reputation, saying, how do you want to be presented? Regardless of what your career is, regardless of what your name tag says, no, regardless of what your history or your legacy, what is your reputation? Who is it that you want to present yourself as, your character, right? And then just leaning into that, because I bet you have an amazing reputation regardless of your past. And now you can change your future by leaning into that positive reputation and the character and the morals and the ethics and the integrity that you have going forward. So watch out for that this week. There will be an opportunity to really present that integrity in a positive way. I hope you guys utilize it to your advantage, because that will set the scope for the next month going forward. All right. If you chose card number 3, we have the Hanged Man and then the 9 of Wands. So sacrifice, right? There are so many people, clients that I talk to, that are constantly giving, and they almost feel like it's a sense of duty to give. Sometimes I find it stems from the childhood. You know, if you had that parent that said, you know, kind of made you feel almost guilty for being born, but it's like, well, you brought me into this world. You know, it's like, well, you know, you got to take care of the parents. You got to do this. You got to do that. You have this responsibility, this duty just by being born. Get real. Our responsibility is to ourselves and to honor ourselves. So make those sacrifices that feel good to you, that you want to sacrifice for because it's something that you love doing. But if it's rooted in obligation and responsibility, it's not worth it. The 9 of Wands is saying you've been holding on to something a little too tightly and you're losing other opportunities because of it. So that will be your first sacrifice, to let go of it. And I know you're sitting there being like, but I can't. They're this or they're that. You can, you just don't want to, right? What's that old thing that they say where it's like, if you want to do something, there'll be nothing to stop you. And if you don't want to do something, you'll find 100 excuses not to do it. So figure out that one thing. It should be the first thing that you think of when I say you're holding on to it and losing other opportunities because of it. Just try to let go of that, or at least just kind of like loosen the reins a little bit. And sometimes loosening the reins is just not feeling as responsible for it and just saying, okay, this is not my circus, not my monkeys, right? Just easing up a little bit, and you'll start to see how much freer you feel and how many more opportunities start to slowly present themselves, okay? This is the month of changes, new beginnings. If there's no space for something new in your life, the universe won't be able to sneak in there and deliver exactly what you need. All right, so of course, if you want a personalized reading, please feel free to contact me. You can find me on Instagram at BeyondYourSunSign, or you can email me directly, beyondyoursunsign@gmail.com. Love you guys so much. If you're looking to join my membership portal, the Divine Gang, please reach out. Love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing week, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.